I'll never say goodbye. I will kill for you until the day we die.
Hey there, Professional.Amateur here. Today I wanted to talk about a couple of fun animation Easter eggs in Season 1, Episode 3 of Helluva Boss.
First, let's set up some context. In this scene, Blitzo, this guy, has challenged the ex-girlfriend Verostica, this girl, to a competition to see if he can murder more people than she can f*** in a single day. Yes, this show is a little insane, but moving on. In the scene we'll look at today, Blitzo is speaking to his crew, Moxxie, Millie, and Luna, and is sharing his plan to beat his ex-girlfriend through a crudely animated slideshow. There's a couple of gags here that I found amusing and wanted to share to you all. One of the primary animation techniques here is known as SquiggleVision. SquiggleVision, also known as line boiling, is an animation technique where you slightly modify the outlines of each frame to create the illusion of movement. Here, Luna has been drawn in 3 different ways. When we animate through them like a flipbook, we get the desired squiggly motion effect. One popular example of this is Homemovies, an animated cartoon show that ran on Adult Swim. Its first season showcased its distinctive SquiggleVision animation style, though it was later dropped in Season 2. And why did they drop SquiggleVision? Well, according to the co-creator Brendon Smalls himself,
SquiggleVision is when you take an image that is like just one image and you give it the illusion of movement by making all the lines squiggle.
Okay.
And the reason we switched is because it looks horrible.
Right.
It looks horrible. We said, why don't we just make it look better for the same amount of money?
aw, don't be so hard on yourself, Brendon. I personally thought that Season 1's visual style had a certain charm. Like, it's certainly alternative.
Oh, this is horrible.
I think it's alternative.
Yeah, it's an alternative to good.
Oof, Jason, so mean. In a subtle, yet characteristic move, Blitzo chooses to animate everyone except for Moxxie. This is one of Blitzo's jabs towards Moxxie, which I thought was pretty hilarious and quite telling of their relationship. Also, Blitzo gave Sketch Moxxie a permanent frown. Got him! Millie here is animated to be shaking like a hyperactive child hyped up on a dose of Red Bull and cocaine. This is likely referencing Millie's insane agility that shines through in her fighting prowess, as well as her cheery, bubbly personality.
The Harvest Moon Festival! Lululand! Lululand!
Also here, Millie isn't shaking for some reason. Also, have a happy dance, Millie. In a fun callback, Sketch Moxxie makes a dramatic return in the Season 1 finale during Blitzo's hallucinogenic trip when he's caught and drugged by the government agents. Here, Sketch Moxxie is animated with SquiggleVision again, though this time his bow tie is colored red. Also, check out this neat transition from Sketch Moxxie to real Moxxie.
And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little deep dive into the animation of Helluva Boss and learned something new. Or just found this entertaining. Helluva Boss is a pretty special show and has a lot of heart. Huge props to Vivienne Medrano, the creator, and the production team at SpindleHorse. I left some links in the video description to both Helluva Boss and Hazbin Hotel. Feel free to check them out and please support the original creators. This has been Professional.Amateur. Take it easy, and until next time.
Oh, this is horrible.
I think it's alternative.
Yeah, it's an alternative to good. And this kind of movie is a career killer, Brendon.
You'll get no argument from me. I think it's crap-a-roo.
Okay, fine, I agree. It's the worst film ever. How do we fix it?
Burn it.